going?
It's going well, thanks.
It's good to hear. And what have you been up to today?
Man, actually, I don't know.
You don't know what you've been up to?
Oh, I know, but it's too long, so I can't say.
Okay. Maybe like one thing of the two long things?
I do a copy of a key.
I do.
I make. I made.
I
I
made.
did. I don't know.
Mhm.
So,
I made a copy of a key.
yeah.
It's okay. Oh. All right, nice. And cool. And where are we? Jose. Jose, how are you doing?
Hello, Joshua. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. And you?
Nice. I'm doing really well. Yeah, doing better than yesterday at least. Um, and
Yes.
Jose, what'd you do today?
Today in the morning I was working, and now I have been learning English.
Okay. Work in the morning, learn English in the afternoon. Sounds
Yeah.
pretty good. Sounds like always. Um,
Yes.
okay. Ana Carolina, how about you? How you?
Hi, Joshua. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. And what'd you do today?
I just woke up and I am drinking coffee. I attended a half class because I arrived late and less than a half,
Okay, so like a quarter class.
more than a quarter.
Okay, so then between a half and a quarter class. Um, nice. Yeah, I could go for a coffee right now. I'm not allowed coffee where I am, which is kind of not not normal for me. Um, but good. And who else do we have? Mauricio. Oh, no, Mauricio's not there. Adela, how's it going?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Um, and Adela, what'd you do today?
Relaxing on the beach. Tomorrow I'm going to work.
Nice. Okay, so you haven't gotten a call today, which is good. Um,
Yes.
yeah, what do you usually do when you relax on the beach? Do you like to read or just like nap?
And
What do you like to do?
yes, sometimes with a tablet uh, or the phone, hear, I listen to the radio. It depends.
The radio. The
The
radio.
radio,
Okay,
radio.
good. Um, and Miguel, how's it going with you? Miguel? Miguel, are you there? Hmm. Your microphone's muted, if you didn't know. Doesn't look good. Hmm. Okay, well, I guess we can get started with today's class. Um, usually just black. Um, mm, and so, Adela, can you read the title in the next few lines?
Yes, inventions. Today we will learn about. Sorry, I lost the. I
Okay, sorry.
can't. I can't have. Sorry, I can't have
Um,
the. They move some. Maybe okay. Today we will learn about a famous inventor, discuss inventions, read comics, perform a role play.
yeah, good. And so we've also got Julian. Julian, how are you doing?
Hi, Yosha. How are you? Fine, thanks. And you?
Nice, I'm doing well, thanks. And Miguel, are you back?
Yes, and come back. Sorry, teacher. I have a problem with the internet.
No worries. Good to have you back. And yeah, perfect. I think we're good. And let's have. mm, let's actually skip that question and. Trying to think. Maybe something like this. Adela, can you ask Ana Carolina the first question?
Yes, Ana Carolina, are you willing to pay more for food that is really organic? Ana Carolina?
Okay, maybe we can have. Giulietta, do you think you could answer it?
Mm, well, I don't think so, but maybe. Yes,
Okay. What do you mean?
I ate really organic food. Yeah, I eat usually, actually.
Okay.
And usually for free. So I don't pay for that. But probably yes, I will pay
Okay. Nice. It's a good answer. Okay, how do you get really organic food for free?
because my family has organic farm.
Nice. That's awesome. Really cool. Um, okay. And maybe instead of doing this one, let's have Giulietta. Can you ask Ana Carolina the next question?
Anna Carolina, what do you think robots should be used for?
Okay. Robots should be used to lift weight, uh, to do heavy tasks and things like that. Never, we should never try to develop an AI because if we developed it, they would kill the human kind, the mankind.
This is a little bit of a different. If we develop it,
Developed,
um,
developed in the past.
nope, present tense because
No,
it's the first conditional. So if we develop it, they will
they will kill
kill.
the humankind. I know because
Yeah.
they have done an experience, you know, and then um, some nerds developed a program and they came up with that idea, you know.
Okay. It's pretty scary though. Yeah.
Yes, I
Definitely.
am afraid of artificial intelligence.
Yeah. I think in one of my other classes we talk about the singularity, which talks about that. Um, but yeah, really cool. It's definitely an interesting topic. Amp, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. It's nice to see you, Amp,
Nice to see you.
and welcome to class. Uh, thanks. And Anna Carolina, can you ask Heidi then the last question here?
Yes, who?
Can you ask Heidi the last question?
All right, Heidi, what would you invent if you were a scientist?
Pardon? What did you say?
The last question.
Hmm? What did you say? I couldn't understand.
What would you invent if you were a scientist?
Heidi?
Yeah. Only reading screen. I see. If I were a scientist, I could. I would invent cooking machine.
Cooking machine.
Yeah, without peeling or washing or anything. Only throw the ingredient inside into the machine.
Well, sorry, one more time.
Without peeling or washing or measuring or weighing the ingredient, only throw into the cooking machine, then press a button. Machine could wash and peel and weigh the ingredient,
Okay,
and
that'd
finally
be sweet.
it put on the dish.
Nice. And put it on a dish. Really well done. That'd be a cool little machine. Um, okay, perfect. Um, yeah, does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. And Jose, can you try to read the words?
Okay, vocabulary. Influence. Revolutionize. Incremental. Prohibited. Ethical. Advance. State of the art. Drawbacks. Ahead of one's time.
Nice. All right, well done. Maybe let's look at influence.
Influence.
Revolutionize.
Revolutionize. Revolutionize.
Prohibited.
Prohibited. Prohibited.
Yeah. And advances.
Advances. Advances.
Yeah. Other than that, you did a really good job. Um, yeah. And I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Yes, Joshua. Drawbacks, what means?
So who knows what drawbacks are? Does anybody know?
Negative aspects.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Cons too.
Exactly. Cons. Yeah. I was going to write drawbacks. Yeah. Drawbacks are negative aspects, cons, bad things about something. Uh, any other questions?
Yes, teacher, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What does ahead of one's time means?
Ahead of one's time. Who knows? Does anybody know?
Someone that is always uh, in front of the others, like a pioneer. He is just doing something that nobody else have done before.
Exactly. So somebody who's in front of the others, um, who's does something that nobody else has done before. I think that's perfect. Yeah. Any other questions?
Is it synonym to the state of the art or more or less?
Not really. Somebody is ahead of one's time, and something is state of the art. A new technology,
A
the
little different.
newest technology. Okay. And Any other questions? Okay, let's have Korean. Can you make a sentence using incremental and maybe the future perfect?
So
It's really hard.
the electric car will the 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 smartphones in the future will be incremental this performance.
Not quite. So when we use the future perfect, it's will plus the verb to have plus the perfect tense of the verb. Um, and it doesn't have to be, the verb isn't
Yes.
incremental. You can use just incremental alone.
In future, we'll have have um, we have had driving cars by itself.
Sorry?
In the future, we will have driving cars by itself.
You're still missing, we will have. It's just the future. It's a little bit different. So does anybody think they can help him out with a future perfect sentence?
Will no will will have been, for example, is a future perfect.
Yeah. Will have been is an example of the future perfect. So maybe if we ever achieve AI, the progress incremental. How would you add the verb? Korean.
Not really right now. It continues and no the verb. Will have been.
So this is an example. Yeah,
Okay.
the progress will have been. So can you read the whole sentence?
If we ever achieve all, the progress will have been incremental.
Nice. Yeah, the progress will have been incremental. Perfect. That's a really difficult sentence, but nice job.
Okay.
Yeah.
always the structure is the same for the perfect,
No.
future perfect.
So, like Julieta's sentence, electric cars will have improved in an incremental way. In a few years, cell phones will have had subtle incremental upgrades. AMP just upgrades with is plural.
Okay.
Or will have been subtly upgraded. But good. Let's go and read a comic. And where are we? Miguel, can you play the role of Calvin, and Adela, can you play Hobbes?
Okay. Say, I've got an idea.
For your story?
No, I thought of a way I won't have to write one.
Oh no.
Hop in the time machine, Hobbs. We're going a few hours into the future. I'll have finished my history by then, so we'll just pick it up and bring it back to the present. That way, I won't have to write it.
Something doesn't make sense here, and I think it's me sitting in this box.
Relax, we'll be back as soon as we go.
Good. Um, and you guys did a really good job with your pronunciation. It sounded good. Does anybody have any questions about what's happening here? All right. Amp, can you explain, like time-wise, what's happening here?
Well, Calvin have to write something, but
Uh-huh.
because he doesn't know how to start, he thinks that going to the future, um, um, and then back to the present. After that, he is going to have the the story ready
Uh-huh.
without writing in nowadays in the present.
Yeah. Without writing it in the present. Good. So yeah, he's gonna go to the future, um, grab his paper, which he will have done um, in this time, and then he'll go back to the present with the paper that he will supposedly have written in this time. Yeah, that's exactly right. Nice job, Amp. Uh, and maybe Amp, can you ask Anna Carolina the first question or the question at the bottom of the page?
Okay. And what things can go wrong with time machines?
A lot of things. Uh, if you change something in the past, it would bring. If you could change something in the past, it would bring consequences and change all the history. And imagine if you could meet yourself. I bet you would disappear, vanish forever, if it could be possible. And you could change the history of the world. You could mess up things. I don't know.
Teacher?
Ah, sorry. Uh, all right, so let's go back to Anna Carolina. You could mess things up instead of you could mess up things. Just sounds a little bit smoother, but really good answer. That was great. And Julieta, what else do you think you can go wrong? What else can go wrong?
You can arrive in a wrong place, in a dangerous place, or in a strange moment. I don't know.
Good. I think those are all good. Definitely reasonable. Okay. And yeah, I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And so let's try this. And Heidi, can you read the first roll?
You just invented a time machine. You are so excited. You show it to your friend. Convince him to travel somewhere with you.
Good. Nice job. Good work with convince too. And Jose, can you read the next role?
Okay. Your friend just created a time machine. This is a terrible idea, and it could cause a lot of problems. Convince him to destroy it.
Nice. Okay. And Heidi, let's start off with this. How would you start?
Mm, uh, Jose, I've just invented a time machine. I want to travel another place, another time. Where do you go? Where do you want to go?
Nice. Good correction. Where do you want to go? I just invented a time machine, and I want to travel to another place. Good. And Jose, how would you respond?
Oh no, it is terrible. The last year you invented another time machine, and I lost my arm. It was awful.
It was awful. Good. Nice. And Julian, how would you respond?
Yeah, not to worry. That was the last year. Now it's a very good time machine. Uh, will be fun, and maybe we could uh, go to the future or no, past. Depends on what do you like to know. Maybe do you think if you think you made something wrong in the past, maybe you can change it. What do you think about it?
Okay, if you may have done something wrong, may have done in the past, you can change it. Um, I didn't hear everything that you said. Um,
No, if
Julian,
yes,
what did you say here?
in the last sentence. No, it's a new
Here.
time machine. Yes.
Okay, now it's a new time machine. It'll be fine and you can go to the future. I missed something there. Maybe if you think you have done something wrong in the past, you can change it. Can you just read that last sentence one more time?
Maybe you think you may have done something wrong past. No, this. Maybe if you
Julian,
think.
so
Sorry.
it's correct how it is. If you think, just read it through.
Okay, maybe if you
So,
think you maybe have done something wrong in the past, you can change it.
yeah, there you go. Nice. That sounds good. Miguel, how would you respond?
Oh, I think I didn't do wrong in the past.
One more. I think I wouldn't do
Any
wrong in the
wrong
past.
in the past. So,
Mm, okay.
or I don't. I think
This.
I don't. I didn't.
Okay, you're closer. When we need to negate think. How, does anybody know how we negate think?
With the auxiliary verb before think.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I would.
Yeah. I don't think, and because we're talking about the past, I
I did.
use the present perfect of to do.
Okay. I have done.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I've done anything wrong in the past. And that sounds better.
I, I don't need to change anything in my life.
Sorry.
I don't need to change anything in my life.
Nice. Don't need to change anything in my life. And that was Miguel. Adela, how would you respond?
No, I don't talk about that. In the past, more past, is the time paradox, but it's not my case. I like to go to meet Cleopatra.
I like to go to meet Cleopatra. I don't talk about that. This is right now. Right now.
No, I'm I'm not talking about that.
Nice.
Talk, Talking about that. The past is the time
And then
paradox. Yes, to meet
the past
the
is the
past.
time.
No, is about that, not the recent past. No,
Yeah, nice. The recent past, like, brings up time paradox. Um, it's not my case.
it's not
We'd
my
have to
idea.
change too.
It's not my idea. I would like to go to meet Cleopatra.
Nice, much better. Sounds good. Okay. And Amp, how would you respond?
Anyways, I don't trust in your scientific knowledge.
Okay. All right. Julieta, how would you respond? Or wait, hold on. And Carolina, how would you respond?
Well, why don't you trust? I have built a time machine once, and I can fix your arm. You know, we can go back to the
Nice. I'm glad you
past
brought that.
and fix things that we've messed up. Then we can go to meet Cleopatra and maybe to get some beauty tips.
We can go meet Cleopatra
Cleopatra
and
and
maybe get some beauty tips. Nice. Why don't you trust? We need the pronoun.
me.
Yeah, why don't you trust me? I've built a time. Good. Julieta, how would you respond?
Okay, deal. So go back and forth and send me a message. Put it in this book and I will read tomorrow morning.
Nice. Yeah, or better yet, just go back and fix my arm, and then I'll trust you. um, yeah, perfect. All right, nice. I think we're good. Heidi, do you have anything you want to finish up by saying?
No, nothing.
Okay, good. Um, nicely done, guys. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Marco Antonio. Um, and Julieta, can you ask Heidi the first question?
Heidi, what are the disadvantages of technology?
Depend on the technology. There are some disadvantages or no disadvantage. For example, computer or cell phone.
Hmm. Sonic, I'm gonna have to mute you. Yeah. Go ahead, Heidi.
Um, I forgot. Uh, for example, we use a cell phone or computer, then typing cell phone is, or computer is very easier than before. Always computer check the mistakes. So people are losing their knowledge or memory.
Okay. Yeah. So they're not remembering like spelling and things like that.
Even
Okay,
telephone
maybe.
number. Before I remembered a lot of
Yeah.
telephone number, but now I can't remember.
Nice. Yeah. I think that's a good answer. And Heidi, can you ask Jose the next question?
Mm. Do you think pets should be cloned? Why or why not?
I think that the pets should be cloned. Uh, the pets will have some utilities to the science.
Okay, can you explain yourself a little bit more?
Yes, yes. Uh, because sometimes to need to do an investigation, it is not possible doing this investigation with humans. It is better to make the investigation with pets.
Pardon? I think I lost you for a second. Can you repeat that?
Yes. Sometimes it's not possible to make a um, investigation with humans. Then it is better to make an investigation with pets.
Um, so pets are like your family dog and your family cat and the little squirrel that Julieta had when she was a child. And, you know, I don't know, pets.
Yes.
Doing
Yeah, yeah.
scientific research with pets sounds maybe like I don't
Uh,
know. Sounds a little bit.
yes. Well, well, I think the pets
Well,
should be cloned
scientific research.
because since your pet is died, you have another one that it is the same character, the same face, the same body.
Hmm.
By this reason, I think that the pets should be cloned.
Okay, nice. That's why I think pets should be cloned.
Yes.
And does anybody disagree with that? Maybe Julian, do you agree or disagree with that last one, and why?
Really, I disagree
Okay, and
because
why?
because the pet forget this pet. The life is always changing, and it's a cycle into life. It's not for me. It's not possible always have or have a pet with you for all time because that's relate natural laws of the life, and you must learn to forget this the success, not the success, not these actions, but these really forget now. You forget these things in your life.